Okay, slightly better view, but did they really need to build a watchtower when the view to the maze entrance is completely clear and you can see just as well from the ground?
What's up there?
Just answer the question, dude. What's the point of being mysterious when taking the time to explain things right now avoids a lot of issues later in the movie?
You only have 3 rules.
Apparently they have a problem with those rules quite often, otherwise they wouldn't have to build those cages.
Why not? What's through there?
I don't know.
Chuck's been at the Glade for a month and he doesn't know what's in there, so at what point do they tell newcomers what's in there? Again, why make a big secret out of it?
Okay, why won't you tell me what's out there?
Just trying to protect you, man. For your own good.
Just tell him already!
They run the maze, mapping it, changing. Changes every night.
How can they map something that changes every night?
They don't even try climbing to the top.
Tried it. The ivy doesn't go all the way to the top.
Yep, it does. Besides, they could have also built a ladder or tower to the top.
And besides, where are you going to go from there?
I'll tell you what you could do. You could figure out the whole maze from above by walking the top of the walls, which Thomas actually does when he's running away from a griever. Apparently in the book you get shot down or something, but that is not mentioned in the movie. How does Ben end up in the middle of the woods with Thomas? He was stung while running the maze, so you'd think his running buddy would have known or seen it.
He's been stung.
Yet they know that being stung looks like and its effects. They even called it the Changeling. And I guess now Ben surely saw a griever and can tell them all about it.
We haven't been able to get a clear word out of Ben since it happened.
And here's Ben trying to talk, but no one wants to listen.
Just please listen to me. Please, Reno.
Spears down, then up, then down, before Albie gave the order to push Ben into the maze. If he really wanted, he could dodge those poles or drop to the ground.
Albie went to retrace Ben's footsteps.
Albie goes to retrace Ben's footsteps, but that'd be a hard thing to do since the maze changes every night.
Every month, the box sends up a new arrival.
The movie states that Albie was the first glader, that he had been there around 3 years, and that a new boy enters the maze every 30 days. This means that there should have been around 36 gladers, minus those who died. In reality, there are far more gladers than this. The gladers take shelter from the storm, but then at the end of the film we see that the maze is set in the middle of a desert, and by looking at the dusty remains of the buildings, it is clear that it has not rained for a long time.
We gotta go. The maze is already changing.
And where would Minho go? Isn't it better to stay put as close to the exit as possible? I'm sure that after running around trying to lose the griever in a changing maze, he would have lost track of where he hid Albie.
For 3 years, we have coexisted with these things.
That implies that the grievers never stung anyone else before, but didn't they say that no one survives a night in the maze? Which means the people have died.
I say we make him a runner.
A runner? What? Minho, let's not jump the gun here, alright?
At the beginning of the movie, they said no one wants to be a runner, so why are they complaining? Let him be a runner. If the maze changes every night, how can plants set root or even exist? There's no practical purpose to have 3 doors. When Thomas and Minho get to the tunnel in section 7, it has a laser that scans them, but when the whole group goes back, there's no scanning laser, just a place to enter the password. Albie remembers everything, but of course, he didn't have time to tell anyone before he got snatched by the grievers. Once the grievers get Albie, the attack ends. So if the goal was to get Albie, then why did Wicked give Teresa the syringe with the medicine to cure Albie in the first place? Minho knew the sequence of the maze, but he was pretty lucky that he started with the right number. How did he make it out? He didn't know the way through the maze, and he didn't know the sequence to open the exit door past the grievers. There's desert all around, but there's green pastures in the glade.
Thomas continues to surprise and impress. And for now, they seem to have taken the bait.
Obviously Thomas is special, and there is a mention of a bait. Yet on the next movie, Scorched Trials, Wicked just wanted to milk their brains. There was no continuity whatsoever with this movie.
Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep.